Latest political developments in Maharashtra. The Election Commission note on the NCP has been accessed. The Election Commission has confirmed that it's received Ajit Pawar's petition. This presumably is, of course, over the decision on the part of Ajit Pawar to stake claim to the symbol and the party name of the NCP. Let me, in fact, go across to my colleague Priya, who will take us through the details of the EC note. Yes, Priya.
Right, at a time like this, when everything and everyone is reading between the lines, let me just tell you, Siddharth, there are some important points beyond Election Commission receiving this letter where Ajit Pawar is staking claim to the name of the party as well as its symbol. Now, I would like to draw your attention towards two things. First, the date of this letter is 30th of June. Sunday wasn't the 30th of June, it was the 2nd when the entire drama started. So the preface had been written 2 days before that. Now, 40 odd affidavits of MPs, MLAs, MLCs had been submitted. 40 is the number. How much does Ajit Pawar need to avoid anti-defection? 36 out of 53. Today, how many were present? 31. But this also includes MLCs and MPs, so that figure stands at 40. Third, and probably the most important thing which is open to interpretation, it says here that the letter has been received for, saying that a resolution dated whatever, unanimously electing Ajit Pawar as president of the NCP. Now, what does it mean? Has a replacement taken place already when it comes to Ajit Pawar? Have they replaced Sharad Pawar as the national president of the NCP? There is no clarity on that. We will get you more clarity on this, but this is what makes this letter even more significant, that in the fact that 2 days before the actual change of power equations happened, they had already submitted letters of 40 legislators.
Well, let's in fact, thanks a lot, Priya, for taking us through the details of that note. Let me go across immediately to our colleague Tejashree as well, who's of course accessed that note. Tejashree, very interesting facet of that note is the fact that Mr. Sharad Pawar no longer is the national president of the NCP. According to the Ajit Pawar faction, they've appointed Ajit Pawar. Now, at the time that the press conference had been held, Mr. Ajit Pawar, when specifically asked about who's the national president, retorted by saying, "Have you forgotten Sharad Pawar's name?" So this is a big change.
Well, this is a very important thing to be mentioned, that just 2 days before the oath-taking ceremony of Ajit Pawar, along with 9 MLAs who have switched their parties and have joined the Shinde-Fadnavis government, on June 30, they had filed a petition to Election Commission that not only the party president would be Ajit Pawar, but also that the petition was regarding that the party symbol of NCP will be of Ajit Pawar faction. Apart from that, as you rightly pointed out, they had also passed a resolution mentioning that Ajit Pawar will be the national president as well. Apart from that, both Central Election Commission and State Election Commission were claimed by Ajit Pawar. That means the party, NCP party of state and NCP, the NCP Central, that means the main NCP party. Entire thing was claimed by Ajit Pawar, and it also mentioned that it has signatures of 40 MLAs and the MPs. That means it all happened just 2 days before the oath ceremony, and signature of the 40 MLAs here raises a big question, because today we have seen that there were significant numbers in the meeting where that was called by Ajit Pawar, where
Chhagan Bhujbal clearly claimed that they have the support of more than 40 MLAs, but this note specifically mentions 40 MLAs, MLCs and MPs, so it's a collective figure that this particular note is citing. But many thanks, Tejashree.